Maria Bethany's morning had started like any other, with the sun spilling golden light through her bedroom window, casting long shadows across her neatly arranged desk and scattered school supplies. Today, however, she had overslept, and the peaceful calm of the morning had quickly transformed into a chaotic rush against time. Glancing at the clock, her heart skipped a beat. Only 5 minutes remained before the school bus would arrive, and she hadn't even thought about her hair. She ran her fingers through the tangled mess, feeling the stubborn knots that resisted her every attempt to smooth them out. Panic bubbled up inside her as she imagined walking into school with wild, unkempt hair, drawing unwanted attention and embarrassment. She threw open her drawers, hoping to find something that could save her in this critical moment. That's when her eyes landed on the scrunchie she had placed there the night before while organizing her hair accessories. A spark of hope ignited, reminding her of the quick, heatless hairstyles she had been practicing for mornings just like this. With renewed determination, she grabbed the scrunchie and began twisting her hair into a loose, effortless bun at the top of her head. Her fingers worked quickly, weaving and tucking the strands, securing them with a few pins she kept within arm's reach for emergencies. In mere moments, her hair transformed from a chaotic tangle to a chic, stylish bun that somehow managed to look both casual and put together. She tilted her head, examining the final result in the mirror, a smile spreading across her face as relief and pride mingled. The bun was perfect, not overly tight, just loose enough to give her that natural, carefree vibe, yet secure enough to last through the school day. She noticed a few delicate strands that had escaped near her temples and gently tucked them behind her ears, adding a touch of softness to the overall look. For a brief moment, Maria paused, taking in the transformation she had managed in such a short span of time. The confidence she felt was immediate, and she realized that even when mornings seemed impossible, there were simple solutions that could save her day. With her backpack slung over one shoulder, she glanced at the clock once more, feeling the rush of adrenaline slowly subside as she prepared to step out the door with her hair perfectly styled and a smile on her face. Maria Bethany had developed a morning routine that balanced speed and style, and today was no different. The sun streamed softly through her bedroom window, illuminating the scattered hair accessories and clips she had collected over time, each one a small tool in her arsenal of quick, heatless hairstyles. She sat at her vanity, her fingers brushing through her hair as she thought about what style would best match her outfit and her mood. The usual high ponytail was tempting because of its simplicity, but she wanted something with a little more personality today, something that would make her feel confident even during a rushed morning. Her eyes landed on a set of colorful clips she had bought on a whim, bright little bursts of color that could transform a simple style into something playful. She grabbed a few and began twisting small sections of her hair around the base of her ponytail, securing them with the clips in a seemingly random yet perfectly balanced arrangement. Each flick of her fingers was precise, the movements automatic from countless practice sessions, and soon her ponytail had been elevated into a chic, voluminous style that looked effortlessly put together. She tilted her head to admire the transformation in the mirror, feeling a surge of pride at what she had accomplished in mere minutes. The hairstyle was not only cute but also practical, keeping her hair out of her face while allowing the natural movement and texture of her hair to shine through. As she adjusted a final clip, her little sister peeked into the room, eyes wide with curiosity, and asked if she could learn how to do it too. Maria laughed softly, the sound filling the room with warmth, and she showed her sister how to twist and pin the hair, explaining that even in the busiest moments, a little creativity could make mornings fun rather than stressful. With each twist and clip, Maria felt more in control of her day, her confidence growing as she realized how easily she could balance style and practicality. By the time she finished, the playful, polished look was complete, and the small gesture of adding a few colorful clips had made all the difference, turning a standard ponytail into a statement of personality and flair. The morning light filtered gently through Maria Bethany's bedroom window, casting a warm glow over the floor strewn with books, hairbrushes, and colorful hair ties. Today she felt like trying something different with her hair, something soft and wavy that would give her a relaxed yet stylish look for school. She reached for a few small hair elastics and began sectioning her damp hair, carefully dividing it into loose strands that she could braid without creating tight, uncomfortable knots. Her fingers moved skillfully, weaving the hair into simple, loose braids, making sure each one was even but not overly precise, so the resulting waves would look natural once she unraveled them. As she worked, the quiet sounds of the morning filled the room, the hum of the refrigerator in the kitchen, the faint chirping of birds outside, and the distant laughter of her siblings downstairs. Maria felt a small thrill of satisfaction as she secured the ends of the braids with soft elastics, knowing that this simple, heatless method would give her hair beautiful, effortless curls without the damage of heat styling. Once her braids were in place, she hurried to the kitchen for a quick breakfast, balancing a slice of toast in one hand while sipping a glass of juice with the other, all the while thinking about how lucky she was to have discovered these easy hairstyles. After finishing, she returned to her room, eager to see the final effect. She gently unbraided each section, letting the waves cascade naturally over her shoulders, and ran her fingers lightly through the curls to separate them just enough for a soft, voluminous look. The hair fell perfectly, bouncing slightly with each movement, catching the morning light in a way that made it shine with natural health. She smiled at her reflection, pleased with how effortless it looked, as though she had spent hours styling when in reality it had taken only a few minutes of simple braiding. The hairstyle gave her a sense of carefree elegance, perfect for school mornings when time was short but appearance still mattered. Maria adjusted a few strands around her face to frame it gently, noticing how even the smallest touches could enhance the overall look. She admired the waves one last time, feeling the satisfaction of having achieved a stylish, comfortable, and completely heatless hairstyle in such a short span of time. Maria Bethany woke up with a sense of excitement, wanting to try something playful yet polished with her hair before heading off to school. She loved experimenting with quick, heatless styles, especially on mornings when time was tight, but she still wanted to feel stylish and confident. Today, she decided on a half-up, half-down twist, a look she had seen online and had been eager to try for weeks. Sitting at her vanity, she gathered a few hairpins and a small ribbon, laying them neatly on the table beside her, ready for the transformation. She took the top half of her hair and began twisting it carefully, feeling the strands slide smoothly through her fingers. Her movements were precise yet relaxed, the twists forming naturally as she pulled sections together and secured them with pins at the crown of her head. Once the twist was in place, she left the rest of her hair to fall freely, appreciating the contrast between the styled top section and the flowing, natural strands beneath. To add a touch of personality, she threaded the small ribbon through the twist, tying it in a subtle bow that brought a pop of color and charm to the overall look. She stepped back to examine her reflection in the mirror, turning her head slightly to see how the hairstyle looked from different angles. The effect was exactly what she had hoped for, playful, neat, and effortlessly chic. Her mom peeked into the room, noticing the transformation, and complimented her on the style, making Maria feel a warm sense of pride and accomplishment. The hairstyle wasn't just about looking good, it also saved her time, protected her hair from heat damage, and allowed her to experiment creatively with her everyday look. Maria loved that she could achieve such a polished result in under 5 minutes, knowing that the style would stay in place throughout the school day while still allowing her hair to move naturally. She added a few finishing touches, gently adjusting stray strands to frame her face and making sure the ribbon was perfectly positioned. The process of creating the half-up, half-down twist gave her a boost of confidence, reminding her that even small, simple efforts could make a big difference in how she felt about herself. With her backpack slung over one shoulder and the morning sunlight streaming through the window, she prepared to head out, feeling ready to face the day with a hairstyle that was both charming and practical.